they are in any other city, any other town around here. Like, that's when I started realizing, okay, this is it. Also, when I would eat her food, not only would I take him back and forgive him, but I would get really horrible period cramps. Horrible. Like back pain. There was also an instance where his mom was on this kick, like, there's about to be no more small children in this house. I really want small children in this house again. Y'all need to give me a grandbaby. I want another grandbaby. Da, 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 da. And I'm looking like, lady, your son is f***ing crazy. I'm trying to figure out my escape plan right the f*** now. What do you mean you want a baby? Like, what are you talking about? For a week straight, this woman would fix my food and bring it to me, and I would just, like, I would pretend to eat it, and when she would, like, walk away, I would throw it out, because I was like, she trying to give me something to make me pregnant for this man, and I'm not trying to be stuck with this man. I'm already working on my escape plan. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? So, now, fast forward, keep in mind, we're already, like, married and stuff at this point. So, fast forward,
got married to a girl?
it's like little things started. I guess he didn't realize that in binding me to him, he also was binding himself, because he can't be faithful to save his life. Like, I've heard every story in the book after the fact about him cheating on all his girlfriends, da da da. But in binding him to me, or in trying to bind me to him, whichever way you want to think about it, he also, like, binded his own free will in a way, because he knows he wants to go out and be a hoe, but for some reason he can't. So he's constantly fighting his f***ing self, and he's constantly, like, arguing with his f***ing self, and he's constantly, like, dishing stuff out at me as if it's my fault. Now, one thing I did think about also could have been a red flag when we first met. He told me he was showing pictures of me to his mom back before we were even, like, a thing. He was like, yeah, when I first started talking to you on the phone, I was, like, showing my mom your Instagram, and she thought you were just so beautiful and da-da-da-da and all this stuff. And he would just always tell me, like, stuff like that. And now when I think about it, it's like, why was you showing me to this old woman? Because you was trying to get her to do workings to bring us together. That's what it was. Like, now that I'm thinking about it. Now, fast forward, I do my own self-work to get away from him.
This story goes all the way up to part